Welcome to the Telabs Optical LAN Profile Operations video, UNI Port Profile Overview. The purpose of this video is to introduce the Telabs Optical LAN process of using port profiles to provide a system of provisioning that improves operational efficiency, reliability, and security. The topics covered in this video will be an overview of the port provisioning process and an overview of each port profile associated with the UNI port. Telabs uses a unified management model that provides an efficient way to provision service ports on the network. Key to this process is the use of port profiles in the provisioning procedure. A port profile is a collection of parameters that can be labeled and stored on all managed network elements. When a UNI port is activated, the operational parameters are set by applying these profiles to the port. A total of 6 profiles are used on the Telabs Optical LAN user-to-network interfaces: Port Authentication Entity, Ethernet Port, Power over Ethernet, Rapid Spanning Tree Protocol, Link Layer Discovery Protocol, and Network Access Control. Each profile deals with a particular set of port behaviors assigned to the port. Once assigned, the profile can be edited to push changes to all ports that use that profile. For example, an IP phone may be used on a network interface. The phone may need to be authenticated. It requires power, and it may need to receive VLAN configuration. The PAE protocol can accommodate MAC authentication. The PoE profile enables and sets parameters for power. The LLDP profile allows for VLAN assignment. Once these parameters are set in the profiles, they can be assigned to any port that is to be used for the VoIP phone. If a profile is assigned to multiple devices, universal changes can be made to all devices using the profile by simply editing the assigned profile. The Profile tool can be accessed by clicking on the profile icon in Panorama. Each tab represents a different profile used by the system. Here you can create, edit, or delete Ethernet port profiles and monitor the status of a profile edit or deletion. Each profile relating to a UNI port interface has a default profile. This profile can be edited but not deleted. It is best not to edit the default profile of any type. Editing this profile may cause unintended changes to the ports that use that profile. The port profile controls attributes for Ethernet services on the ONT UNI port. Important parameters include maximum max and rate limits on the port. Also, alarm notifications can be enabled for important conditions on the port. The Power over Ethernet profile assigns attributes to port-enabled optical network terminals. Here, PoE can be enabled or disabled on the port. The maximum power allocation on the port can be controlled to help with ONT power budgets. The RSTP profile prevents looping in the switch on the UNI ports. This profile should only be enabled on the legacy QOIU7 PON cards. The newer OIU8 card does not need this feature as it handles looping issues without RSTP. The LLDP profile provides parameters relating to Link Layer Discovery Protocol. This protocol is an industry standard protocol used by network devices for advertising their identity, capability, and neighbors on the LAN. The PAE profile, when enabled, will assign attributes to service ports for interface with an authentication server. Network Access Control, or NAC, is a method for bolstering the security of a proprietary network by restricting the availability of network resources to endpoint devices that comply with a defined security policy. Generally, this profile will be dictating VLANs, QoS, and bandwidth allocation available on the port. There are several profiles needed to support any single service. Profile groups can be assigned to a port collectively using an Ethernet port template. The template is a boilerplate for the provisioning of entire ONTs when the ONT is provisioned into the system. This essentially allows you to create a default for services at the point that an ONT is installed. This concludes this video. In it, we have discussed an overview of the port provisioning process and an overview of each port profile associated with the UNI port.